in America. He is saying my people can no longer use grace as a crutch anymore. That my people can no longer use my mercy as a crutch any longer. He is saying my judgment is coming. He is saying I'm giving my people a chance to repent and turn from those things that are separating them from me. I am giving my people a chance to be redeemed so they can have a relationship with me. So they can walk in righteousness. So they can cancel out ratchetness. We can't walk around in the same state of mind anymore. We can't walk around doing or saying the first ignorant thing that comes to our mind just because someone got on our nerves. We are called to be the righteous ones, not the ratchet ones. We are called to be the bigger person. We are called to be the peacemakers, not the hell raisers. There's a certain factor we are supposed to have. There are certain things the way we're supposed to live. There are certain elegance, a certain tact that we are supposed to have about ourselves, the way we're supposed to live. And our people, and I'm asking, and I'm talking about black people. I really am. I'm talking about our people. We know there's other people in other cultures that have ratchet mentalities, but I'm speaking to our people because that's what's here right now. That ratchet mentality has to go. It's time to come up. Our thinking has to come up. It's time to change our behavior. It's time to respect ourselves so other cultures can respect us. That's a biggie, y'all. Other cultures don't respect us. Not at all. They look at us as bottom feeders. They look at us as lint, the scum of the earth. They look at us like we're nothing. Why is that? Because we present ourselves as nothing a lot of times. We don't respect ourselves. So if you don't respect yourself, you don't respect other people. You will say what you want, when you want to say it, how you want to say it, in any form, fashion, way or fashion. We will disrespect a person in a minute because we don't respect or love ourselves. So how do we expect another culture to respect us? We have other cultures that's the same complexion of us who don't like to deal with us.
Come on. Talk about it.
Yeah.
They don't like to deal with us. Because they think that we're all in a certain stereotypical mindset. That we all operate out of that same way. All of us are not like that. But because of what they see and what they see on TV and the music videos, and they see the way the women act on some of these shows like Real Housewives of Atlanta or Love and Hip Hop and all that crazy mess. When they think all black women are just loose. They think all black men are just thugs.
Come on.
And the media is using that as propaganda that is being placed out there about our culture. And we embrace it. Why? Because we support it.
Yeah.
Because we watch it.
There it is. Bingo.
Some of us running from work. I can't wait to get home to see what happened to whatever characters on some of them shows. To see what she gonna say. Oh, she just read that person. She just read her rights. She just told her off. We support it. Why do we support stuff like that? Do you see something in that person that reminds you of yourself? And that makes you say, oh yeah, that person is real. I can relate to that.
Yes,
yeah, I act that same way. Go ahead, boo-boo, do your thing. Be you. Is that why we watch it? Because it resembles us, huh? That's why we watch. A lot of us watch it because it resembles who you are. So you want to relate to that. You want to find something to relate to. When God is saying, when you accept me and I place the Spirit of God in you, you can relate to the Spirit of God that's within you. You can relate to me. I want you to relate to me. Not to this carnal mess that you see on TV.
Right.
And the way that people are presenting themselves out in these streets. It is time for us to come up, y'all. It's really time for us to come up, and show God off in our life, and not stay in the same state of mind as same being. So we embrace that stuff. We support that stuff. But the language of God's mouthpieces are changing. The messages are changing. We're coming from, you used to hear a lot of prosperity messages. We're coming out of it. You used to hear a lot of people talk about grace. And yes, we are in a grace dispensation, but people use grace to their advantage so they can stay in a certain state, in a state of mind, in a state of being, because they want their cake and eat it too. But God is changing the language of his mouthpieces. You're starting to hear more real messages about how we have to change ourselves. And as preachers are speaking to you, we're talking about ourselves also because we're not perfect. So don't get it twisted. Don't think that we stand up here thinking that we're sinless and we're blameless, because we have things that we deal with ourselves. But walking and deliberately holding on to a specific sin. Some of them has a specific thing that we embrace and we refuse to let it go. There's a difference from falling into a sin and operating in a sin totally each and every day. Walking in it. Just living in it. Just accepting it. This is the way I am. I can't help myself. There's a difference. So the language is changing. Because God is trying to get his kingdom right.
Yes.
So he's saying my judgment is coming. He's saying, yes, I am a merciful God, but I am a God of wrath. I am a God that will say enough is enough. Look at Sodom and Gomorrah. Look at what happened in the days of Noah. And the Bible talks about when the coming of the Son of Man, or when it's time for him to come, it's going to be like the days of Noah. Terrorism and people just doing whatever they want to do. Saying what they want to say, acting in your kind of way they want to act, being with whoever they want to be, with land, with whoever they want to lay with. That's Sodom and Gomorrah. What is America doing? We're embracing each and anything that comes along. Woo. Marriage is being threatened. Everything. God is taking this covering off of America, y'all, because we were supposed to be a Christian nation. We were a Christian nation. But God has been taken out of the equation. So the covering is starting to come off. That's why things are happening the way it is. Amen. So we have to get ourselves right. And stop thinking that it's okay to do whatever I want to do. Amen. Woo. We have embraced that because society has said it's okay. Universalism, we have embraced that.
Right.
So that's why the covering is being taken off. Judgment is upon the land, y'all. And I'm sorry if I'm offending people. It's not going to happy-go-lucky message. When your house is coming, and you're going to get your money, and you're going to get this and all of that. No, those things are promised, but we got to be righteous first. We have to walk upright before God. It's just not going to manifest and you do whatever you want to do and living in your kind of way. We have to come up. So God is changing our language. He is changing the way we're supposed to think within ourselves, about ourselves. So we have to stop reinforcing these stereotypes about the black man and about the black woman. We have to love ourselves. Amen. We really do. We have to love ourselves. We have to embrace the God that loves us. Yes, we're going to come to him as we are. But we can't stay as we are. We stay as we are. We refuse to change because we love a particular thing that's going on in our life that makes us feel a certain way. And we have to stop. We have to come. So it's time to get out of ratchetness. It's time to take responsibility for our own actions. Stop pointing the finger and placing the blame on someone else. We have to understand our worth. We have to understand that what God has for us. We must realize the self-worth and realize the worth that God has in us, that he has for us. We are worth his blessings. We are worth his love because we are his creation. You are worth being called the apple of God's eye. You are worth being called the redeemed of the Lord. You are worth being called the righteousness of God. You are worth being called a son or a daughter of the Most High God. We are precious in His eyesight. We are precious as His creation. We are precious as being the redeemed of the Lord. Because of what Christ did on the cross, because we accepted Him, we have these rights, but we're not operating in these rights. We're not embracing the rights. We should not be afraid to admit, to look in the mirror and admit, you know what, I am dealing with this.